scheduled for the whole year, and I'm delighted that the first one is Stephanie Hess. So this is Stephanie's first show here at the gallery, and it's very apt that Leo is opening the exhibition. Leo, as many of you know, owns and runs and set up Hess Foundry, which is in the Liberties. It's the best foundry in the country, and Leo is responsible for a lot of the work that you see here in the exhibitions. Leo pours the bronze, and then here in the room I can see Peter, and who does a lot of the metalwork and everything else, and Anna, who does the beautiful patinations that you can see here. So these are all the gorgeous colours on each of the bronzes. So Anna there is kind of the best person in the country on patinas. So I give her a little round of applause. Actually. It was Leo who came to me one day and said, "You have to see this woman's work." Stephanie Hess, she's just arrived to Ireland. I suggested to put her work into the RHA, and she won on her first time ever showing the RHA. Even the first time you put your work in, which is quite hard to get accepted, she won the ESB more and then sculpture. So she's been showing with us kind of after that, since then. And the work is incredibly popular. Stephanie, if anybody know, if you know her, is the most positive, wonderful person, and you can see it in the work. The work has got this wonderful kind of playful, you feel happy just looking at it. So we're thrilled to have your first exhibition here. So thank you very much. Thank you. So without further ado, I'll just leave you to Leo. Thank you.
Tara has just stolen my speech. She said it all. Welcome everybody, and before I say anything, just to thank Tara and the staff and the Solomon Gallery in particular for this show, but not alone that. The Solomon have been to the fore in showing sculpture over the years and in representing sculptors, and they do it very well. And I think we owe them a debt for that. And I know I speak on behalf of sculptors because I've known all sculptors, and I know they appreciate the effort the Solomon Gallery put into promoting sculptures. So thank you. When Stephanie asked me to open the show here, I was, first of all, surprised and thinking that maybe somebody famous would be better, Joe Duffy or Lee Mason or something, but they weren't there. So I thought about it and deliberated about it, but I didn't know that in the background both Stephanie and Tara had made their minds up already. I was completely outflanked. It was a done deal. The name was in, so here we are, and I'm delighted to do it. Yes. Sorry. Art is about what you want to say as an artist. It really is. It's about having and wanting to say something. It doesn't really matter where you say it. And I'm kind of putting that out there in the sense that Stephanie has lived and worked in a lot of places around the world. And at the moment, we're here. And I think that no matter where Stephanie would live, pieces would have to be made. She is an artist, true and true. And artists don't have any choice in the matter. You have to do it. And if we're lucky, we find kindred people around us who help us, or who support us, both in terms of family and families or other facilities, if you like. But even if you don't have that, you're still driving on. And Stephanie is a very, very good example of somebody who has the drive, the talent, the imagination, which you see in the works, you can speak about that now, to get things done. I know that because when Stephanie rings me up and says, "Leo, I'll be in with a new piece on Monday." She arrives with 3 pieces on Monday. Stephanie gets it done, and it's continually evolving and continually surprising both myself and other people in the family. And we talk about it, and we make arrangements to get it ready, and then Stephanie works her way through the various stages in the family process, and eventually ends up with Anna, and the two of them work together and achieve these amazing colours, which add a lot to the work. But unlike other pieces, we're not relying entirely on the final bit. The pieces themselves speak for themselves. the iconic March Hare, which was the one in the RHA, which represented Stephanie and won the gold medal. I mean, look, it's just there, looking at us all, very confident, very proud, and very beautifully done and seen. So, you know, you're looking at work here that's we've seen a lot of shows here, and you go to group shows, the RJ and all of that. Stephanie's work, Stephanie has invented her own sculpture or artistic language. She speaks the way she needs to speak. You can see it in the works. Like here we have it, and then the little flourish. You see it in the pieces around the room. Yes, they're beautifully created. They're full of imagination. Touch of humour going in. Touch of surrealism, I think. But beautifully executed and put together. Again, as I say, artists don't have any choice. You have to do it. So when you find yourself in a situation where, as an artist, you're going to make these works anyway, and as I've referred to already, Stephanie's such a great, hard worker, great work ethic, but the talent is there, and that's all that matters. So I don't think I have anything much more to say. There was something else, and if you bear with me for 1 second, I'll just have a look at the